for Julie on the ocean.
Hello everyone, my name is Julie. On behalf of our killer whale training team, I'd like to welcome you to Orca Stadium. I've been an animal trainer now for 27 years, and I can tell you it's not just a job. It's more of a way of life. We've dedicated so much of our personal and professional lives to the animals in our care. It's a huge responsibility, but the ultimate privilege to be able to care for, teach, learn from, and build strong relationships with these amazing killer whales. We're proud of what we do, and we're honored to be able to share what we've learned through our relationships with all of you today and for many years to come. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoy Orca Encounter!
Our world has one interconnected ocean. A vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
showing off their size, speed, power, and problem-solving abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations to care about our natural world, and we're excited to share their stories with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high-flying and powerful.
We're going to see all of that today and more. These and other behaviors provide an environment full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you will present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Throughout today's experience, you'll see our killer whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors allow the whales to strengthen their social bond and problem solve as a group. This is just another reason why they're known as the ocean's top predator. Their scientific name is Orca. Their common name is the killer whale. Each of our 5 whales have their own personal names. Cayugan, Tuar, Sakari, and right here before you are Takara and Kamea. Kamea is the youngest whale in our pod at just 8 years old, and her mother Takara is the oldest at 30 years old. Takara is the matriarch, and that just means that she is the leader. These whales trust us and play an active role in their health and well-being. Through the use of positive reinforcement training techniques, we're able to teach our whales husbandry or healthcare behaviors. Joining us in the slide out are our trainers, Julie and Danny, to help demonstrate just a few of these behaviors.
Thanks, Tatiana. Hi, everyone. I'm over here interacting with 8-year-old Kamea, and she's going to be helping me demonstrate one of the very first husbandry behaviors that we teach all of the whales, and that is called a fluke present. Now, not only does this fluke present give us a great look at the entire underside of the whales, but it also allows us access to the easy-to-see veins that are located on the white underside of their tail flukes. Our veterinarians can come and collect blood samples from these veins at least once a month. And as you can see, the whales are conditioned to remain calm throughout the entire procedure. During today's presentation, you might notice the trainers giving the whales back rubs, belly rubs, or even interacting with them with these splash buckets. Killer whales have very sensitive skin, so this is a great way for us to build our relationships with them.
That's right, Danny. Well, I'm over here with Takara, who's the mom of both Kamea and Sakari. And we're going to demonstrate another one of those very important husbandry behaviors. It's weighing our killer whales. Now, getting accurate weights on our animals is a great diagnostic tool because we want to make sure that our younger whales like Kamea over there are growing at an appropriate rate, and our more mature whales like Takara here are maintaining a healthy weight. Now, how we can do that is we actually ask them to slide out onto a killer whale-sized platform that we have in one of our back pools. But you notice right now, actually there's a pretty good portion of her body that's still in the water. That area from her dorsal fin down to her tail flukes, it's called the peduncle. And it may weigh several hundred pounds because it contains large, powerful muscles. So to solve that problem, while she's up on that scale, we just ask her to lift her tail up just like this. And that's how we find that as of Tuesday morning, Takara here is weighing in at 4,600 pounds. So weighing our killer whales and getting blood samples from them are just two of the many husbandry behaviors that we teach our whales to make sure that they're healthy and thriving.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Observational learning and mimicry play a critical role within the life of a killer whale. From the moment they are born, they're learning important life skills by watching and playing follow the leader with their mother and other members of the pod. Here at SeaWorld, our killer whales play follow the leader with us by watching us and mimicking our movements. How about we play a quick game of follow the leader with all of you out there? I'm going to start off with everyone to my left-hand side. Let's raise our left arm high into the sky and give Kamea a great big wave. Check it out. Kamea is paying very close attention to you. Killer whales are very curious animals. We often see them spy hopping or leaping completely out of the water to get a better look at their surroundings. Now that particular behavior is known as a sighting bow, and we're going to see if Kamea is up for giving us an amazing demonstration. All right, left-hand side, are you ready? Take that same left arm, point it down to the floor, and now swing it across your right shoulder. Awesome job, you guys. She saw you, and she is heading down to the bottom of the 40-foot habitat, lifting herself up and out of the water. Killer whales can communicate in a variety of different ways. And it looks like I'm going to pass it over to my friend Julie to talk to you guys a little bit more about that.
All right, well, I'm over here with my new friend Robert. Yes, Robert, this is his lifelong dream to get this close to a killer whale, and looky here, we're doing that for you. How about that? Pretty cool, huh? Robert, we're going to talk a little bit about communication, how killer whales communicate with each other. And they can do this in a variety of different ways, tapping different body parts on the glass, or even making vocalizations from their blowhole. So we're going to have you ask for one of those vocalizations. So you're going to take your two fingers, you're going to face her, and you're going to kind of go back and forth with them, just like you would like if you were conducting an orchestra. Back and forth like this. All right, great job, Robert. All right, now another way that the whales communicate. They can actually leap out of the water, splash onto the surface, and that sound makes a huge sound that actually can be heard from miles around. So we're going to ask her to do one of those breaches, okay? I want you to put your two fingers just like this, and you're going to shoot them over your left shoulder. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, Robert, now, you're going to watch down here. She's diving down. She's going to go to the bottom of the pool. What she's doing, she's using those powerful tail flips to propel herself up and out of the water, but she's not going to the center. Rocker! Okay! By making SeaWorld's research and observation of the killer whales within our sphere has shed light on many mysteries about these remarkable animals. For example, we have learned that the gestation period for a pregnant killer whale is 17 months. That is information impossible to obtain out in the wild. However, some information can only be gathered through field observation. That is why SeaWorld works closely with our partners like the Norwegian Orca survey to help further our knowledge. Killer whales are remarkable, powerful animals, and perhaps the best expression of that power is when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal can be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create baits that knock animals like penguins or seals from icebergs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tail fins.
In the ocean, killer whales create waves to hunt, use fluke slams to stun their prey, and can even beach themselves up and out of the water. For our whales, it's just a fun demonstration. But for you, it's time to get wet. They can eat over several hundred pounds of food a day. Depending on where they live and the time of year, their prey can vary. Unfortunately, things such as overfishing and pollution pose a serious threat to many populations of killer whales.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. You're the perfect ambassador for the ocean. Limitless, connected, powerful.
But still vulnerable.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
We can make a difference. The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming. But together, we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect.
So much to explore.
The killer whale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.
All around the world, it's a brand new day. Open up your eyes, discover all the ways. Every different creature, beautiful, unique, is counted in the treasure of our diversity. From the highest height to the deepest depths, so much mystery. We are all inspired by this one world. Every shadow of love flows through each of us. And as our hearts unite and come alive, we can be starlight and see how marvelous is this one big world. Let's all take a journey, explore the great unknown, wonderland creation. Everywhere we go, miracles surround us. Wherever we may roam, privilege unites us. Call this earth our home. From the highest high to the deepest deep, so much mystery. We are all inspired by this one big world. Every shade of love flows through each of us. And as our hearts unite and come alive, we can be starlight and see how marvelous this one big to the deepest deep, so much mystery. We are inspired by this one big world. Every shadow of love flows through each of us. And as our hearts unite and we come alive, we can be starlight and see how marvelous is this one big world.
Gentlemen, we hope that by joining us today, these animals have inspired you and deepened your appreciation for killer whales, just as they have with all of us. We will continue to learn about these amazing animals and hope that you will too. Thank you so much for joining us today and have a whale day here at SeaWorld.
Follow SeaWorld on Facebook and Instagram to keep track of our latest rescues and find out more about the animals in our care. Thanks again, everyone, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day at SeaWorld.
If I do that face.